Many of you today are going through a fiery trial of some sort. And you know what it is, when you go through a trial, there's this thing that happens to where you start doubting and you start questioning. What? Why? Where have you gone, God? What did I do to you? What did I ever? Come on. And he allows this, and you get to a place where your world gets shook and you start to doubt everything. And Peter says, listen, this isn't strange, man. Fiery trials are a part of the Christian life. They've been a part of the Christian life from the very beginning. And interestingly, right after Peter would write this, right in the same time frame, he himself would pay the ultimate price and be crucified for his faith. He was crucified upside down, church tradition holds, because he refused to be crucified in the manner in which his Savior was crucified. See, Christians have been facing fiery trials from the very beginning. I'm sure you remember Cassie Bernal. She received Christ when she was 15 years old, and every day she would go to her school library at lunchtime and she would read her Bible in the school lunch cafeteria. And on April 20th, 1999, as the massacre unfolded at Columbine High School, there she was in the library reading her Bible. And the gunman came up to her and he stuck a gun to her head and he said, "Are you a believer in Jesus?" And she looked him dead in the eye and she said, "You know that I am, and you should be too." And he killed her on the spot. Joe Foch, who pastors a Calvary Chapel out of Philadelphia, he called Pastor Gino, who was the Littleton, Colorado Calvary Chapel pastor, dealing with this. And he said, "Gino, what aren't we getting on the news? Right in the midst of all this." He's like, what isn't the news reporting? What's going on that we're not being told? And Pastor Gino said, "What you're not being told, Joe, is that hundreds and hundreds of high schoolers are giving their lives to Jesus Christ." See, the only thing that can make this world right is Jesus. It's the only thing that make this thing right. And I want you to notice here, this is important. The only way King Nebuchadnezzar saw Jesus was because faithful men were willing to go through a fiery trial. Some of you are going through a fiery trial this morning. Some of you are going through divorce. Some of you are suffering through cancer. Some of you are suffering an unknown illness. You're waiting for a doctor's diagnosis. Some of you are in the midst of a financial firestorm. You don't know how you're going to get by. You don't know how you're going to make the bills. Some of you are suffering through the firestorm effects of abuse or betrayal. I don't know what it is, but you do. And see, the issue is that when we're in the midst of a fiery trial, man, it is an opportunity for others to see Jesus there with you.